Good morning, traders. I am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Strategist, RJO Futures, here to talk to you about the grain markets. It's Friday morning. We've got a little snow cover on the ground here. So grain markets are lower here this morning on the Chinese tariff retaliation. So this is going to be around here for the next month. Politics, weather, politics. Weather is going to become more and more important as we approach the month of May here. So like I mentioned, it's cold and wet here in northern Illinois. They're not going to be planting a lot of corn this week. Maybe middle of next week, it looks like it's going to start warming up. So weather is going to be really, really important going forward. There's politics and tariffs for negotiation. It's not going to go away. This has been building for years and years and years, and it's not going to go away on one night's negotiation. So be prepared for this to be around. Okay, the corn exports are very good, very solid. Demand is very solid. I think end users, if they need the product, you come in and buy it when we're lower like this. And if you want to sell these grain markets, I think you wait until you have sharply higher, big rally days and come in and be a seller at that point. So this year, it looks like we got lower acres now, and yields are going to be more and more important. So we'll kind of keep talking about that. Every summer, corn seems to rally 50 cents. Maybe this summer, the rallies in corn, if weather doesn't cooperate, could be $1. So stay tuned on that. I'm looking for cycle lows in these grain markets the end of May, early June, and I think a real good trade is to look about buying them for a summer rally that lies ahead. Okay, the soybean market, I'm going with the chart of soybean meal here today. You can see the island low earlier this week. When this Chinese retaliation, the tariffs came out 2:30 in the morning, Chicago time, that's a quiet time in our market day. And we really, soybeans went 40 cents lower. You can see the low in soybean meal. I think the most astute thing I read Wednesday was that look for soybean meal to be positive at the end of the day. This was written at 7 a.m. in the morning. This is on the RJO Futures website too. Some of you like reading research. I can show you this. And that's exactly what happened. Soybean meal higher at the end of the day after being $20 lower. So I like this story. This gap is still intact on soybean meal down around 350. See if you can see that. And again, if we're going to get less acres of soybeans this year, yields are going to be really, really important. Okay, the Chinese, they need us and we need the Chinese. So let's be frank about that. They're the biggest buyer of U.S. soybeans. I think it's going to continue. Keep in mind, food security is paramount for Chinese here. So this is tit for tat retaliation, but I really think at the end of the day, China needs our U.S. soybeans. So we'll keep talking about that. And then the wheat market in here, you can see the chart in wheat. It's really good support. Wheat's going to be a follower of corn in here. It's got the least best fundamentals of the grain markets. So we'll see what happens there. Everybody have an excellent weekend.